Hello there! 5 years ago, on May 4th, 2020, I began creating videos for a new YouTube channel featuring my Star Wars toys and merchandise that I have collected for the last 48 years. And yes, I was a member of the Star Wars fan club back in the day. In fact, what I have here is the 2005 bundle of goodies that club members received. Let's go back in time and have some fun with this. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you for being here with this video. I think it's going to be fun going through this stuff. Like I said, this is 20 years old now. This is what I received in 2005 for joining the Star Wars fan club back then. Tell the truth, do they even have a Star Wars fan club anymore? It's been a long time since I've seen anything dealing with that type of thing. I know there's Star Wars fans all over the place. YouTube is full of them. And of course, there's the Star Wars YouTube channel and website and whatever else there is out there. But it was kind of fun before all of that when you could become a club member and receive a packet of goodies. So today, let's have fun with this and see what a member got back then. And I hope you like this because I had fun going through it when I was getting ready for this video. Of course, before I begin, I would just like to invite you to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notifications bell so that you're notified when new videos get posted. And I have to apologize a little bit. I'm dealing with a sore throat right now. Allergies in Minnesota are at full bore going on, and I've got them. So I apologize for that. But let's take a look at what we have here, shall we? Well, first of all, there is a letter from the maker himself, George Lucas. A pretty simple letter. It's basically a form letter. Everybody who joined got this letter, so nothing too special there. But it's still kind of a fun little letter to read. And I'm not going to read the whole thing right now. I'll let you pause it and you can read it yourself. Pause the video, you know. But just to give you a start on it, dear member of the official Star Wars fan club, this is a very special year for me, and I hope for most of you too. After more than 20 years of concentrated effort, I've brought the Star Wars saga to a close on the big screen with Revenge of the Sith. Episode 3 closes the circle, answers many of your questions, and completes the story that I've wanted to tell. And like I said, you can pause the video and read the rest of it yourself if you like. I'm not going to read it all right now, but it's a fun little letter to get. The next thing here is an iron-on transfer. And yes, the transfer is gone. I obviously ironed it on to something. I don't remember what it looked like anymore, and I don't think I have the shirt anymore if that's what I ironed it to. But it does have instructions on the back on how to do it. If any of you know what this iron-on transfer was, leave a comment, because I completely forgot. Next, we have a Bustups Microburst card. Star Wars fan card. From Gentle Giant Limited. And of course, this is just the back of the card, so not too fancy there. The other side is the fun side. And as you can see, it's featuring Chewbacca, Darth Vader, and Boba Fett. Pretty good looking card, really. Now, I've never collected these, unfortunately. I don't have a collection of these particular cards. I don't think I really saw them in the stores at all at that time. But this happens to be a special 2005 card for the collection. We have another card here, and this time it is from a Star Wars game featuring a Calamari mercenary. So we have a picture of him on the one side here, and then on the back side we have what his abilities are for when you're using this in your game, such as how many hit points he has, what's his defense rating, what attack does he have, and what damage. And this particular character has special abilities which feature double attack, On his turn, the character can make one extra attack instead of moving. Probably would come in handy if you're playing that game. Of course, promoting the card game. Next, we have the official Star Wars Fan Club sticker for that year, featuring Darth Vader with flames behind him. Kind of very menacing, don't you think? But very colorful. I'm sure this went on a lot of kids' notebooks maybe for school or different things like that. Not mine, though. I was out of school by that time. And I don't think my work office would have appreciated having that around. Next, we have another little promotional thing here. It almost looks like a little membership card, but this is for Revenge of the Sith. In fact, it's promoting the original motion picture soundtrack with music composed and conducted by John Williams. And on the back, it tells us that if we go to this particular website, starting April 4th of 2005, we could get a hyperspace exclusive first listen to the soundtrack. Kind of cool there if you were into that type of thing. We also have a plastic card here. And this one is the actual membership fan card. As we can see on the front here, it says 2005. Got Darth Vader again with the flames behind him. Actually, it almost looks like the lava from Mustafar exploding up behind him. And then, of course, on the other side, we have a place to sign our names before we stick it into our wallets and show all the other guys, hey, I'm a Star Wars Fan Club member. Now, we have another card here, and this one is from Burger King. Episode 4, a New Hope card. Now, I'm not sure if this came with the fan club here or if I picked this up somewhere and it just found its way into this packet. But it's still a cool looking card. And of course, this is one you could put money on and then you could give it to somebody and have a gift card for them to go to Burger King and buy the Whopper their way. Next, we have a coupon. $50 off. Exclusive offer for Star Wars Fan Club members. $50 off at code3.net Star Wars. One-time use only for in-stock Star Wars die-cast items only. Not including the acrylic cases. Never took advantage of that one. Still got the coupon here, never used it for anything. Next, we have something I did do. We have a check, a Star Wars check, Star Wars theme check. You could actually get these checks and use them in your checkbook with all kinds of different Star Wars characters on them. I think it had like maybe 4 to 6 different checks that it would cycle through. This one happens to feature Darth Vader again, which seems to be a reoccurring theme here. But they were pretty cool checks. Like I mentioned, I did get some. In fact, I think I got a couple boxes of them and used them up during the coming years. The next thing we have here is make your own mobile. In other words, you can take this part off the card, take this part off the card. This one is kind of split on the bottom. This one is split on the top so that you can put them together and make a 3-dimensional little sign. And then we also have the little circular part here that you can hang from the bottom so that you have a little mobile. And as you've noticed, I never made the mobile. I still have it intact, although it wouldn't take much to pull it apart. Would you have put this together if you would have received this? I thought it was better to keep it this way, because if I would have hung it up somewhere, it'd probably end up getting thrown away after a while or beat up or something. So I thought it was easier to keep it together. And then, of course, another little Star Wars thing, another promotional thing. Did you know that at one time you could buy blinds for your windows that feature Star Wars pictures? Yeah, look at this thing. 3-Day Blinds is proud to present the Star Wars collection of custom window coverings. I love this one that's shown here with the original poster for the promotion of the movie when it first came out in 1977. But of course, when we look at the back, we can see that there are other designs that are available. And I can about imagine if you had this in your house, you were a 100% total Star Wars fan. I didn't get them, so I must only be a 98% Star Wars fan. But you could save 20%. I have a feeling that this is done and over with. Oh yeah, it says offer expires 12/31/05, so you had to use it that year. I might have to go online though and see, does this website still exist and do they still have these blinds? Maybe this is something I could still order. I'm the only one living in the house. I can do what I want. The last thing we got here is the poster that came with it. And of course, it is a poster promoting something again. But this one is a fun promotion. And it is featuring Star Wars Legos. And as we can see here, it is featuring the Jedi fighter with Darth Vader in the background with his lightsaber drawn and says, "The Sith are coming. Are you ready?" Very good looking poster. And of course, it's Lego. It's having fun with things. Well, there we go. All the stuff we have from the 2005 Star Wars Fan Club. I wish I would have been better at making sure I collected this every year. Unfortunately, I didn't. I think life got in the way and I just completely forgot about it. Then once in a while, I'd remember it and do it again. I think I only did it maybe 2 or 3 times. Oh well, it's the way it is. Still glad I got this though. Well, what do you think? What was your favorite part of the Star Wars Fan Club? Did you prefer the letter? Do you like the cards that came with it, both the credit card type things or the playing cards? What was your favorite? Leave a comment below and let me know. And of course, I'd just like to invite you to like this video if you did enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already subscribed. Hit that notification bell too so that you're notified when new videos come out. Well, until next time, may the 4th be with you. Yeah, I know it's a little late. I didn't really get around to making one for May the 4th. I think this is the first time out of the 5 years that I did not do that. So once again, may the 4th be with you and keep collecting.